I'm ABC Action News medical reporter Linda Hurtado. Here at ABC Action News, you have probably heard us reinforce our commitment to taking action for you. And few things are more important or life-changing than information about medical issues and your health. And that's why we launched our Taking Action for Your Health campaign in 2012. From medical breakthroughs to touching stories of survival, this series of reports covered a wide range of topics and received a huge response on air and online. We are proud to lead the way in the type of journalism that creates an instant connection with our audience and in our community as a whole.
The popularity of this campaign is very evident, with the newscast alone reaching 17% of all adults 25-54 in the Tampa Bay DMA, 24% of all women 25-54, and a whopping 35% of all women 35 plus also viewed this unique local news effort. Combined with our promotional effort, our 2013 March-April campaign delivered nearly 4 million adult 25-54 impressions and over 10 million women 35 plus impressions. Online at abcactionnews.com, over 116,000 hits to our health section during the campaign represented a 44% increase in traffic to the section, even after over 80,000 visitors viewed information from the campaign online last year.
Taking Action for Your Health has quickly become the news and information platform that viewers count on to receive education about major health conditions and concerns that affect our local community. By sharing with our viewers medical breakthroughs and advancements, the Taking Action for Your Health outreach was the most successful health-related campaign in our market.
Here's a look at your individual campaign elements and delivery.
I'm Linda Hurtado. Find out about one of the latest diet trends, the paleo diet. Does it really work? Find out Monday at 5 on your ABC Action News station.
Taking Action for Your Health is brought to you by Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers.
All right, guys, what is this? The Capucci family, a typical Tampa family of 5, is sitting down to a typical dinner, minus Dad this night. Or so it looks. Tell me what I'm going to be trying here.
Cauliflower rice.
Can I be honest with you guys? I'm not a big fan of cauliflower. But I agreed to try it to get first-hand experience with the latest food diet trend, the paleo diet.
The basis of paleo is that you eat meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, nothing that needs to be processed, nothing that the original man couldn't eat.
Why such a restrictive diet, eliminating most drinks, all grains, legumes, and all artificial sweeteners?
For several years, I had complained about my weight. I also come from a family that is genetically predisposed to various types of cancer. So I read The Paleo Solution by Rob Wolf last March and thought, I have nothing to lose if I do this for 30 days. But I have everything to gain if what they say is right.
So the family committed 100%, even the kids. What do you do with school and school lunches, which I'm sure have a lot of processed food?
A ton of processed food. You know, the fruit that they give them is packed in syrup. And so one of the things that we've done is talk to all of the teachers. We pack them a breakfast in the morning, a lunch, and a snack.
So what do you do if you go to a restaurant?
We've learned where we can go and where we can't go. It doesn't have to be difficult or too costly to feed our kids for their wellness.
Liana, who leaves home at 7 a.m. and doesn't usually return until 7 p.m., slow cooked this pork all day in the crock pot while she was gone. The cauliflower rice took about 10 minutes, and the plantains, fried in coconut oil, took less than 5. As for the family's health.
And at the end of 30 days, my migraines were gone. My allergies had lessened. My asthma, I haven't used an inhaler now in almost a year. All of my kids were on allergy medications. They're not anymore.
And dietitian Claire LaRoche, who works with Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers in Tampa and follows the paleo diet herself, says,
someone who follows the paleo diet strictly can reverse signs of diabetes, can help improve their blood pressure, improves their calcium bone deposits, and can help essentially lose weight.
Taking action for your health. I'm Linda Hurtado, ABC Action News. I'm Linda Hurtado, an alternative surgery that may help you lose weight. Find out about the gastric sleeve today at 5 on your ABC Action News station.
Taking action for your health is brought to you by Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers.
And I got some juice balls.
Mom Ruth Prince and her daughter Maquita are savoring these moments together in their Tampa kitchen.
I don't like the taste of peanut butter, period.
Today, Ruth is making beef stroganoff. In a couple of weeks, they'll both be on a strict whey protein diet. No more barbecue chips, no more white bread, no beef and noodles. All in preparation for gastric sleeve weight loss surgery. So why the gastric sleeve as opposed to other weight loss surgeries?
Well, there are several people that I work with. Each one has had a different type of operation. The girl who had the lap band, she's pretty satisfied with it, but it's not a permanent solution. You can loosen it up if you want to gain weight. I didn't want that. I have another coworker who had the gastric bypass. Not happy with the results at all. Lost a lot of weight, but a lot of health problems. Have another coworker who had the gastric sleeve. He is completely happy with it. He's lost so much weight. I look at him now and I can't believe it's the same person.
The gastric sleeve procedure is done laparoscopically. 80% of the stomach is removed. The edges are attached together to form a sleeve or tube with a banana shape. Dr. Lee Grossbard with Florida Surgical Weight Loss Center says the procedure is safe, but with certain risks.
Well, the risk is very similar but lower to a gastric bypass. The biggest risk is that you're cutting across bowel wall. The minute you cut across bowel wall and staple or hand suture any of that, the risk is that something could leak.
Now that Medicare and insurance will cover the procedure, the gastric sleeve, the doctor says, is growing in popularity. So how much weight can the Princes expect to lose?
We really strive to get to at least 60% at 5 years.
While mom and daughter both want to lose that kind of weight, their motivations are different. For mom, it's about getting off those expensive monthly medications.
I have health problems. I have diabetes and I have high blood pressure. And when I looked at the research, there's a good chance that I wouldn't have to take any of the medication for either one of those again after the surgery, as long as I follow through, which I intend to do.
For her daughter,
I don't want to develop these things that she has because it is hereditary. My brother, he actually has diabetes because of his weight. I don't want to end up with anything like that. And plus, I need a husband. ASAP.
in a time of critical need, a room like this can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. I'm Linda Hurtado, and we're taking action for your health, empowering you to be your own best health advocate with the questions and knowledge you need to stay on top of your everyday health or medical treatments. Look for our special reports this month at 5 on ABC Action News.
Taking action for your health special reports brought to you by Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers. Now is your time. Taking action for your health is brought to you by Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers.
This week we've launched the Taking Action for Your Health campaign. We're taking a closer look at everything from weight loss to cancers to heart health. Spanning 8 weeks, our award-winning Linda Hurtado is the host of the campaign. And this week, launch week, we are focusing on weight loss. We're taking a closer look at the diet that even a caveman can follow. It's called the paleo diet. You just saw that story a few minutes earlier in the broadcast. We're also taking a closer look at the gastric sleeve, which is the latest in surgical options. And you'll see why some folks are trading in their dumbbells for time at the ballet studio. Joining us in the studio with more is someone who is very familiar with a dramatic weight loss. We want to welcome Erica Strife, who is the Bariatric Surgery and Clinical Research Coordinator at the Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers and also a patient. Dia said that you've lost 100 pounds. Is that true? That's impossible to believe.
That is correct.
Tell us about your story in terms of what happened with the weight loss, and when did you realize that this was something you had to do?
Well, I looked into it probably about early 2006, prior to joining the practice. I was working as a labor delivery nurse. I had just had twins myself, so I had all that extra baby weight. And then once I joined the practice, it really opened the door for me. So I started with them in April, and then, no, I started with them in August. And then in April, that's when I decided to go ahead and get a lap band.
For the viewer at home who's looking at you saying there's no way, we have a picture you have been kind enough to provide us. It's a before and after. So in the first picture, you are at 247 pounds.
Correct.
And then the other picture, it's at the 147 pounds.
Yes.
You have made significant changes in your lifestyle as well. Share that with our viewers.
No matter what bariatric surgery you choose, that it's a lifestyle change. It's a tool. So with us, my husband's also banded, so we just made those little changes. We share meals. When we go to restaurants, we order a smaller portion or something grilled instead of fried. And then we set those guidelines for our children as well. And they know they need to eat smaller portions and choose grilled over fried and things like that.
You said that when you would look in the mirror or you would look at pictures, it wasn't until you lost weight that you realized how heavy you had become?
I never realized I was as big as I was. Everybody told me, you got a beautiful smile. You have And then I lost 90 pounds in the first year, and I looked back at a picture and I was like, I thought I looked great that day that before picture was taken. I was rocking that outfit. Now when I look at that outfit, I'm mortified. It's horrible.
Who is a good candidate? So many people say, oh, way out, I don't know if I should do this.
You have to be ready to make the lifestyle changes. If you're not ready and someone else is pushing you to do it, then don't do it yet.
What would you say was the hardest part?
The hardest part was being able to say, I'm okay with not eating this large portion of food. Being able to say, I'm okay eating just a meal and not having dessert as well.
Was it a scary process, the recovery, or do the doctors help you along the way?
The recovery process was nothing. I had my surgery on a Tuesday, was back to work on a Thursday. Now, granted, I work in the practice. It was easier, but the worst part was gas pain, and that's with any laparoscopic surgery. So getting up, walking, and getting back to your normal routine is the best.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story. I know that our viewers will have plenty of questions, so if you would like to speak directly to Erica, you have questions for her, you can connect with her right after this broadcast. We will be talking to her on our web chat. If you want to submit your questions, you can do so right now. She'll be on abcactionnews.com/health until 1:30 taking your questions. Thank you for staying and doing that. And remember, throughout the health campaign, all of Linda Hurtado's special reports will be on that same website, abcactionnews.com/health. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Did you know it is estimated that more than half of Americans could be obese by the year 2030? And that obesity will cause millions more cases of diabetes, heart disease, and stroke.
This epidemic is a matter of life and death. With the diseases associated with obesity, people's quality of life will be drastically altered.
If you are one of the 72 million that are obese and have struggled to lose weight, now is your time. Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers are here to answer your questions on whether choosing weight loss surgery is the right decision. Our team of highly dedicated and experienced doctors are ready to answer all your questions. Learn about the lap band system and the gastric sleeve by calling 855-844-BAND or by visiting healthyufl.com. Plus, find special offers and available financing at any of our 5 locations in Central Florida. Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers. Now is your time.